Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, yeah!
You know, 2023 has really been shaping up to be one of the best for film since probably 2019. I mean, 2020 had Jack. 2021, I mean, I guess Godzilla vs. Kong came out, and 2022 came close, but I always have to remind myself Morbius and Amsterdam came out that year. 2023 had a lot more good releases in its first 5 months than 2021 had in its whole 12. And with 7 months to go, I want to showcase to you guys what movies I am planning to see for the rest of the year. Do keep in mind, I know not every movie has a planned release date, and truth be told, the more detailed months are June to September, while October through December are less detailed. Keep in mind to keep things simple and also to remind you I'm freaking poor. I'm only discussing one release per weekend. I don't have the money to see everything coming out on November 22nd. I strangely remember that weekend, but I'm... That being said, if I'm not planning on seeing any new releases in a certain weekend, I will include a past release in that weekend's place. Also, keep in mind that not all of these releases even have trailers yet, so for the ones that don't, I'll utilize posters, behind the scenes, or if it's related to another movie, I'll utilize footage from that movie. Anyways, here's the remainder of my 2023 watch list.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the
pussy! Let's start with what we're literally seeing next, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I am ecstatic about this one, even though I am worried. I really like the first film, it's actually one of my favorite all-time animated movies. So it is a little bit of pressure for the second one. I won't hate it if it isn't as good as the first, I'm not going to put it to that standard. But I do have my expectations, and sometimes movies can disappoint me. With this said, Across the Spider-Verse is a film I certainly look forward to.
I was referring to one already among us.
My history with the Transformers movies is... yeah?
Yeah!
I really do hope that Transformers Rise of the Beasts can at least beat out the worst of the Transformers movies, i.e. Age of Extinction and The Last Knight. But historically, non-Michael Bay directed Transformers movies have actually been pretty decent. Look at Bumblebee. Oh, what? Bay not directing these movies shows a better product? Who the fuck? I'm not overly excited for this one, but it looks decent enough.
I like gyrating!
Okay, so as I said, I don't plan on seeing multiple releases in a weekend. That being said, there's a few that are tough. With this, let's talk about June 16th, which sees the release of Elemental, the new Pixar movie, and The Flash. If I had to say which one I'm more excited about, I'd have to go with The Flash. Which is straight ludicrous, because this movie should be the talk of the town given its lead. But it might just be the single most important DC movie since what could have been Justice League. You know, before...
You smell good.
Did I not before?
I don't play video games no more, never.
But I do want to support Elemental, as I do feel Pixar can really get their groove back with it. You saw what they released in 2022. It's hard to say which one I'll prioritize, but as of right now, I see myself prioritizing The Flash just a little bit more.
Fortnite.
Anyone who knows me probably knows I'm a huge Wes Anderson fan, and... yeah?
Yeah!
I'm pretty excited for Asteroid City. Will it beat out my favorite Wes Anderson picture, Grand Budapest Hotel?
No.
But I do hope it'll live up to that Wes Anderson reputation. Especially with people like Tom Hanks and Scarlett Johansson. I'm hoping this will be a solid addition to the incredible lineup of Wes Anderson flicks.
In my room, I be my cup, nutted in my socks.
Okay, so as we'll talk about later, there are 2 June 30th releases. The one I'm seeing on the weekend is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Fuck! Okay, whether it's good or bad, I just want to see Mads Mikkelsen.
My name is Skylar White, yo.
I love when DreamWorks just fucks with Disney. I mean, the Little Mermaid remake just dropped, and they're shooting their shot by saying, hey assholes, mermaids are supposed to be evil. With this said, even if it's not DreamWorks' best, which... I hope Ruby Gillman can at least relive that classic DreamWorks feel. Considering they're doing so much better than Disney.
I think that I'm Tom Cruise!
With the end of the Mission Impossible movies in sight, we have Dead Reckoning Part 1 releasing July 14th. And honestly, I've really grown attached to these movies. I like the action, the dedication, it just all does the action movie department justice. Whether this will beat Rogue Nation is up for debate. They think that I'm the crew.
I thought I might stay over tonight.
Why?
Because we're girlfriend-boyfriend.
To do what?
July 21st might be the toughest weekend in 2023 for movies. We have a story of tragedy, a man living with his creation and having to realize how it will affect the lives of millions. And the other is Oppenheimer.
You're so cool!
Okay, so if I had to prioritize, obviously I'm more enticed to see Oppenheimer. But I am curious about Barbie. It'll either be ass on grass and sassafras, or it'll be okay.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Where's the rum ham? Where's the rum?
The Haunted Mansion movie looks fun. I just got done roasting Disney, but honestly, I am excited to see where they'll take a PG-13 horror movie based on their ride. Even though it has all these funny people in it, yeah, I don't get Disney's PG-13 logic. What I hope is for a dark, gothic, and maybe even humorous film for Disney's lineup. I mean, can it beat the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Words cannot describe my excitement for this movie. I love that my life and my somewhat career gives me the opportunity to say I am excited for a TMNT movie written and produced by Seth Rogen. I really just can't wait to see how this movie turns out, and as people have pointed out, this movie looks eerily like Spider-Verse in terms of animation. I like the new designs, I like the humor from the trailer, I genuinely just cannot wait to see how this movie works out. Now, it's supposed to come out Wednesday, August 2nd, but because I'm not a cuck, I'm not seeing a movie on a Wednesday. No thank you. Overall, I think this might be on par with my excitement for Asteroid City and Spider-Verse, but we'll have to see how it turns out. Double quarter pounder meal, no onion. I didn't know Gran Turismo was a video game. I genuinely didn't know that. Not only that, but this movie is based on a true story, so that's pretty interesting. And the trailer looks like it's going to be a pretty decent flick. Time will tell, I'm just waiting for the Italian Job PS2 game to get a movie. Oh shit!
Walkie slide.
Okay, so once again, August 18th has 2 releases, but because August 25th ain't got shit going on except for White Bird, I'll be seeing the release I prioritized for that weekend, and then I'll see the secondary release August 25th. With that, Blue Beetle looks fine. I don't think I'm gonna especially love it, but it could be a really fun idea. But did you guys ever notice how similar this premise is to Ben 10? It's nothing like Ben 10, I just wanted to say that.
And you on the black now?
I know for a fact I'm gonna hate this movie with a passion, but Will Ferrell dog is about to bite a human penis off. I'm seeing this.
Equals problem.
Here's the thing, I like the first Equalizer movie, but I never cared much for the second one. But here's the other thing, nothing else huge comes out September 1st, so that sucks. But hey, Denzel Washington is cool, and I'm not, so...
Fortnite.
While the Murder on the Orient Express 2017 movie was fine, Death on the Nile was actually pretty decent in my opinion. So with what I believe is another story in the world of Hercule Poirot, I hope this one will pull out all the stops. It probably won't, but here's the thing. It comes out on September 15th, 2 days before my birthday. Looks like I'll be either seeing that or... Because here's the thing, I've never hated any of these Hercule Poirot movies. Sure, Orient Express was pushing it, but like I said, Death on the Nile will kind of prove these movies could work. Sylvester Stallone.
And that's how God created
Oklahoma. The creator looks like a very interesting sci-fi film, starring a really interesting actor with John David Washington. You know, so was Tenet, and look where that got. That being said, seeing the trailer really sets my hopes up for an original sci-fi tale. At least I think it's original. I didn't think it said anything about it being based on a novel, or even more fucked up, a true story. Could you imagine watching Alien and then...
Hell no.
You're gonna get thrown.
I really don't know what to say. Nothing else comes out October 6th, so I guess, whatever, another shitty Sony superhero movie. I guess Venom was fine, but everything else they did is where it got stupid. Can't talk about this one too long because there's not even a trailer out for it yet.
Stop chewing so fucking loud, bro.
Leave that little guy alone. The fuck is...
Five Nights at Freddy's. I really am excited. As I was 12 when the Markiplier Let's Plays became popular, I grew up with this series, and I really am excited to see where a movie takes them. But, oh no, the eyes are red, movie's ruined. I am a virgin! I am a virgin! I am a virgin! I am a virgin! Scott Cawthon!
Why shouldn't you put a toaster in a bathtub full of water?
Because your toast would get soggy.
I don't know, man. The first movie won Oscars.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Marvel, you sons of bitches! I would not be supporting any of this shit if it wasn't for the fact that the only other thing releasing would be Journey to Bethlehem and an Untitled Nativity project, which my theaters most likely won't get either. And oh boy. Beastie Boys is in the trailer. Go suck my... Okay, so in the past weekends, there's been 2 releases, and I just have to prioritize a movie over the other. I'm fucked on November 17th. These are 3 somewhat solid releases, and all of them I'd equally want to go see. If I had to go with priorities, I'd say Next Goal Wins is the one I would want to see the most.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Do you yield?
November 22nd gives us Napoleon and Wish. One's a story of a tough life led with tragedy and sorrow, and the other is a movie about Napoleon Bonaparte.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah! Oh, yeah! Ah! Peaches, 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 peaches.
Call anonymously.
You call anonymously!
I can't. They know me. They know my voice. They'll know me. Please, you gotta do it for me. I'm begging you. Please. Please. I woke up in a new